the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
All right, race fans, welcome. We're live here at Hot Atlanta tonight for that's right, SRA Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series here. And man, I tell you what, we're in the middle of qualifying. And we got some bad, fast guys in here and some awesome cars about to do some awesome things. Hey, what's going on, folks out there? Well, as always, I'm Joe White up here in the booth. I'm accompanied by old Tim, the legendary man himself. Tim, how you doing?
Doing all right, Joe. How are you, man?
I'm doing great.
Well, that's good. Joe, we're looking for a good race tonight here in Atlanta. There's going to be some fast cars out there tonight, buddy.
Oh, yeah, Atlanta, man. It's a fast place here, and these guys tonight will put on an awesome show to get it done here tonight. The good old Atlanta. We're in the middle of qualifying right now. Well, let's give it a few little shout-outs to some sponsors. We got Unleashed Graphics out there. If you're looking for a logo, looking for anything banner-wise, car paint, check out Unleashed Graphics there. They'll do a wonderful job for you. Obviously, simspeedshop.com coming on board this year. And the title sponsors, definitely check them out, simspeedshop.com, for all your button box and anything out there gaming needs. And good shout out here to TNP Knife Company. Well, don't stab anybody, but check it out, man. If you're a knife collector or anything else, or just like doing some little bit of whittling, there you go. Check them out. Qualifying here, Tim, Hot Atlanta style. Benjamin Nelson. Show me the Benjamins on top right now.
Benjamin Nelson, huh? He been running pretty good all through the week there, Joe.
Got a fast machine, don't he?
Yeah, he won one night, didn't he?
I'm trying to remember.
I think he slipped
Bobby
up
Zielinski's Bobby Zielinski's been tearing it up here as of late, but I believe he has won one.
I believe Benjamin slipped in there and got one. Like last night. Remember how that ended last night?
Okay. What's that? What's that, man?
When they wrecked on the last lap, and that guy just slipped right in there and got it.
I'm not sure. Not sure which one that one was.
What is the night? Sunday? It was last night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, super speedway stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he slipped right in there and took it away from him right there at the last lap.
Well, you know, that's usually how it rolls.
Boy, I tell you, it surprised him.
No doubt about it. Well, these guys here tonight are going to put on a surprise. I mean, they're going to put on a good show out here at Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's one of these tracks where, well, it can become slick. I mean, we call it Hot Atlanta because it gets slick over the course of the race.
Well, what they have to do, Joe, is they have to ease up just a little bit before you get into the turn and you can make it. Because you cannot hold it wide open on Atlanta. It almost can, but you got to just ease out of it a little bit and go about your own business.
Yeah, there you go.
Full throttle every lap.
No, not at this track.
No.
Let's grid them up here tonight. Get this place set here to humming here at Atlanta tonight as the man out front showed me the Benjamins there. The Benjamin Nelson with Iraicng putting it on the front row, starting in second. Third place starter Nate Trito, the hard charger. Jake Nichols, Superman himself, starting in fourth. Fifth place man up front, looking good right there. That would be old Kyle Putz. Garrison Hogan, watch out for him, starting in sixth. Seventh place David Shutt. Man scares everybody with the nightmare out there. Mr. Popularity himself, starting in 8, Tyler Sifford. Ninth place starter, there he is. He's Mr. Consistency. Man loves just poking around until he gets up front. Starting in ninth, Bobby Cheney. And Sean Williams rounds out the top 10s. We look to the rest of the field, most notably, that's the professor himself, starting in 11th. Bobby Zielinski has really just dominated a lot here in the past weeks, but Tim, we look through the rest of this field, man, a lot of these guys need no introduction. They are star-studded and skill-based and packed here.
Yep, they eventually they'll get up there where they want to be, but we don't have but 10 spots that we put on the spotlight there to start with. But they will eventually come up there and mix it up with them, Joe. We got some good drivers back there. I'm looking at Bobby Cheney, Iraicng, James Williams, Tyler Sifford, Sean Williams. We got some good drivers back behind there, Joe.
Oh, absolutely. And they're about to start, man, and pile this place in here. Hot Atlanta here tonight, folks. Get set for a good one as these guys, man, are going to put on a tremendous show out here tonight as Benjamin Nelson's going to lead them to the start-finish line here. SRA Sim Racing Authority tonight, Xfinity Series, and it has been a good season. It's been good. I appreciate these guys from SRA allowing me to bring the show to you on the Sundays. I hope y'all have enjoyed it.
Thank you there, Joe. Oh, you're welcome there, Drea. She's thanking us about that Unleash, whatever that is. What's her graphics?
Unleash Graphics.
Okay, Unleash Graphics. There you go. I'll get used to that one of these days. And she does have some beautiful cars out here, I'll tell you what. She's good. As far as I'm concerned, she's the best.
Yeah, she's good, man. She made some of the logos here for us. And some of the logos out there and some of the paint jobs out here too. So definitely, man, appreciate Unleashed out there. Old Sippy Drea herself. We call her Drea, but it's Sippy Lopez. Hope I say her last name right. Lopez, yeah.
That's right.
All right. Got a couple dark horses going to start up front here. Benjamin Nelson and the number 19 of Iraicng. Now, Iraicng, I call him the hitman. But that guy's kind of cold and calculated as the pace car's coming out of turn 4. Folks, we're going green flag racing here at Atlanta. Hold on to strap them up and hold on as the green flag flies. These guys bring these motors to life. They head off into turn 1. We're racing at Atlanta.
Yes, we are, Joe, and they already getting 3 wide there. I couldn't believe that.
Yeah, 3 wide as they get up here about 2 by 2 up front, but you still got the man Benjamin Nelson out front with the number 99 and 8 Trito there behind him. David Shutt, though, he's coming up through the pack. Oh, had to get out of it a little bit with Kyle Putz there.
That's what I mentioned earlier. You ain't gonna get that, especially with all them cars around. You ain't gonna be able to hold it all the way down.
Well, I tell you right now, man, you hear the motors come to life, and these guys, man, bringing them up, man, tooth and nail right now. They're nose to tail up front. The battle's on for Kyle Putz there, along with Jake Nichols on the outside. They're going to get a little dicey right now with the tires the way they are. You can do what you need to do. Oh, the 98, Sean Williams up in the wall, just got a little love tap.
I heard that. The number 9 Let's see where he's sitting at on there, Joe.
Number 9? There is no number 9.
No, which
Got
one is that now? Oh, 9, okay.
That's Bryce Senesac. He's back in 18th right now. He's kind of hanging on, battling a little bit. He's got a little one back there with Nicholas Caressel. But you've got Delonte Ballard trying to move up here in the number 21 machine. He's working over the 35 there, Brett Punkari.
Yeah, you got the 24 moving up, too. He's coming on up, Bobby Chaney.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, go back up front because we're 3 wide for second place. David Shutt says, look, they called me the nightmare. I'm up high. Look at this, man, race going on. He takes second spot away from Ariotti. Now it's for third place as they come out of the turn. They're already, man, putting it to the wind back here.
Look like they're trying to get 4 wide there for second there, Joe.
Man, they're still locked 3 wide. Ariotti down low. Kyle Putt sitting there in the number 31 machine. Garrison Hogan in the mix. These guys, man, are definitely mixing it up. Well, their tires are definitely new enough to get it done. Here comes the Superman himself poking his nose in as they are rumbling here in Atlanta already.
Boy, I tell you what, Jake Nichols is coming in there in 6th place. He got that 7-300.
You ain't lying. He's got it up there. Just took over the 5th place spot from old Ariotti. Ari moves in the back. Here comes Bobby Chaney, though, calling Mr. Consistency. Look at Ariotti eat the back bumper up there, the 73 of Jake Nichols. Out front, Nate Trito's probably the safest place for him. Bobby Chaney, now he's working on the inside of the number 3 machine of Garrison Hogan.
That is a good place to be up front up there where Nate Trito is there, Joe. And he got David Shutt right there behind him and Benjamin Nelson. He fell back to 3rd.
Yeah, show me the Benjamins. I'm going to tell you what, the guy, man, out there, he throws a few dollar signs. David Shutt has got that car. He's got the Red Lightning out there, man, flying right now. Man on the move, though, to need to watch out for. That's Bobby Zielinski, a calling professor. He's going to be cool, calm, and collective, try to move this thing up through the field. But Jake Nichols on the move himself. Tyler Sippert right up there in the 10th place spot, looking good in the 98. He's the one that actually kind of bumped the wall earlier. I said Sean Williams, my bad.
Yeah, he got Tyler Sippert and Bobby Chaney running there, and Bobby Zielinski.
Bobby Zielinski, the professor himself, man, knows how to get around this place. Jake Nichols, though, boy, haven't really talked much about him in the past couple weeks. Kind of been silent, man. They've kind of downed the Superman himself, but he is on the move here at Hot Atlanta as he comes out of the turn for the SRA Xfinity Series. He's moved it up to 4, trying to run down Benjamin Nelson. Behind him, Ariotti and Kyle Putz are going to try to mix it up along with Garrison Hogan.
That's some nice racing going on up here in front, Joe. Kyle Putz, Ariotti, and Garrison Hogan there down 7th place.
Right now, these guys are definitely putting on a very fine show. Well, I'll tell you what, Bobby Chaney's trying to show the professor Bobby Zielinski. So you got the Bobby and Bobby show going on back here about the 8th and 9th place spot. These two guys are definitely mixing it up. One's got Napa know-how, the other one's got the virtual racing school. So one of them's going to take you to school, and the other one knows how to get it done.
I'm telling you what, at 83, Bobby Zielinski knows how to get it done, and Bobby Chaney knows that. So he
wow.
He's just following him right now.
Hey, well, that's the best way to follow him, man. Learn something right now. Try to get what you can. As Bobby Zielinski's going to run in the tire tracks there. Bobby Chaney's going to run in the tire tracks of Bobby Zielinski. In front of them, Kyle Putz, Ariotti, Garrison Hogan. They're all going to try to get single file. Now, what we saw earlier on there, Tim, was the fact of new tires. As the run goes on, these guys are going to try to get single file the best they can because I think the middle high line will come into play here.
It will, Joe. We got Tyler Sippert right there. He's running that middle high line.
Yeah, Tyler right now is struggling a little bit as he's actually battling with Nick Northrup. Nick Northrup right there up to 10th place spot. Behind him, Sean Williams, Delonte Ballard, the showstopper himself, man. I'll tell you what, that man loves the show, but look at this battle going on behind him. You got Martin Ulan and Elijah. That's right, Drew Gracie. Elijah Drew Gracie. I hope I said that right.
I ain't even gonna attempt it.
I know it's Elijah. So there you go. You got Jared Darling right there in the mix too with the number 8 of Josh Robbins. So this is some good battling going on for about the 20th on back spot.
Yeah, Jerry Darling right there. He's got Josh Robbins and James Williams right behind him.
Absolutely. Well, you should be happy-go-lucky, man. In 16th place, you got the 90 of William Kemp. He's got the Aflac machine.
Aflac!
There you go. Well, Bryce Senesac right there in front of him, he's got a little nose damage. He must have got into something there. Nicholas Carresso in the 77. Oh, had to get out of the throttle. Almost had to chase that machine down low. Here comes the 96 of Mark Newland up high. Going to try to take that spot away from him.
I tell you what, Joe, if it hadn't been for being that wide right there, he would have lost it.
No doubt about it. Chased the machine all the way down to the bottom part of the track, tried to get it sitting back up a little bit. So that's some good racing going on back here in the back of the pack so far. These guys are getting it done. William Kemp's trying to work over old Bryce Senesac, who is working over Ethan Kurtz in that 20 machine. Now, Ethan, the young man out here. Guy comes out here just to have a little bit of fun. See if we can get it done here on Sunday nights.
We got Brent Punkari, I hope I said it right. Robert Dudley right there, Joe. They're in 23rd and 24th.
All in kind of a mix, aren't they? Right there, just battling. Got a lot of battling going on back here in the backside. All these guys, man, about even. Looks like they tapped the wall just a little bit. Got one car out of the race tonight. That's Aaron Cummings. So we got 26 machines out here.
Joe.
Oh, we got a car on the apron, man, all tore up.
He's coming back into the play, too.
Oh, Mark Newland. Let's see what happened. Let's go on the replay, see what happened. Got a feeling that car pushed up and he got it to the outside wall. Exactly what happened. He come out of the turn. Oh, he got contact there. Yeah, he just got contact. And, man, I'm going to tell you what. That was lucky because he did not hit nothing. And that thing's, whoop, just spun around and went back straight.
It just got tapped just a little bit. That's all it takes here, though.
Don't take much.
Oh, he almost took that one there with him there. That was close.
No doubt.
Well, that ain't the night he been wanting.
Hey, let me know out there, folks, man, how I sound and if I'm loud enough to y'all or cars are loud enough. I know Tim's volume's fine. I was listening to it on the my phone just to make sure I was fine. So just let me know. Maybe that'll work right there. That might actually help a little bit. Well, Tim, I tell you what, these guys all night long have just done nothing but put on a tremendous show. Up front, Nate Trito, the hard charger, still leading this one. David Shutt there in second. Benjamin Nelson sitting in third. Jake Nichols up in the fourth. All these guys nose to tail, but we're about to have a battle for second. And I lost Tim. Then we'll be back here in just a second. Yeah, I just don't want to sound too overpowering. That's what I'm trying to get at out there. Oh, I appreciate y'all saying I sound good, you know. I don't want to sound too overbearing, you know. That's what I mean. And Tim's been having some team speak problems as of late. He had some last night. He just dropped out here for a second, so I'm here in the booth by myself. So we'll call all this action. Right now, we got a battle going on for second. Benjamin Nelson, he's going to put them Nelson machines there up underneath him and says, I'm going to flex my muscle with my money right now, along with the man who calls himself the Nightmare out here, David Shutt. They'll go side by side down the back stretch. They leave that door open too long, though. Here comes the Superman. He's going to run through there and knock that thing wide open. Oh, that's okay, Tim. Come on back, man, when you get it back up. Ain't no problem, man. Ain't no problem. What about the car sounds? The car sounds fine to y'all out there? They shy, Drea. They really shy. Nate Trito still up front. Going back here, see Tyler Sifford still hanging on to 11th. Bobby Cheney, he's up to 10th place right now. Nick Northrup right there. Bobby Zielinski Not used to seeing him just not been able to take that thing up to the front, but right now he's been a hold on to 7th. Maybe he's got a game plan here tonight. All right, here we go. Up front right now, Nate Trito leading this one. David Shutt sitting in 2nd. Benjamin Nelson up to 3rd. Jake Nichols a 4th. Ariati sitting in 5th. Kyle Putz. That man's got a name on the last that says Putz, but he ain't putting around. Blinky. That's what we'll call it, Blinky. All right. Sean Williams back here in the 11th place spot. He's taking over Delonte Ballard. Looks like Tim is connected back. Here we go. We'll be back down here into the room. What's up? Welcome back, Tim.
My internet went out and come back in.
That's all right, man. I tell you what, it happens. There's some things you can't control. Hey, still got a good race going on. Looks like everybody's just trying to be a little patient right now. Kind of single file running. Got a good battle back here, though. Looks like the first battle on the track. William Kemp there along with Bryce Senesac back in about 14th, 15th. And Tyler Sippard's around.
See, I can't talk to nobody but you, and I can't see the race, though, because the internet.
Oh, well, that's fine, man. You good. Try to bring him back up. Tyler Sippard, we're going to go back on the replay right here. Just came out of the turn, and that thing stepped out wicked on him there, Tim. He didn't hit anything. He held on to it. It's a good driving job, but I guarantee you that brought his nerve and blood pressure level up a little bit. What do you think? Got Jake Nichols right there. He's actually running right now. Pretty good. So right now, man, it's been a good run for these guys as a battle is on for 2nd place. Benjamin Nelson right there up underneath David Shutt. They've been battling it out the last couple laps now, as Nate Trito is still leading this one out front. Man, what a run so far, man, these guys are having. He was squealing in the back. Yeah, that probably brought his blood pressure up just a little bit. Kind of raised him up. Battle for 2nd place right here. Benjamin Nelson, David Shutt, side by side. Jake Nichols right there. Well, they're getting it done.
I can hear you and talk to you, Joe, but the internet won't let my things work.
Well, that's fine. We can talk.
I done try to go back in there and get them. They just won't. They went down.
I just keep trying over and over. Right now, I can let you know, man, Jake Nichols actually is making the pass over David Shutt. He's up to 3rd. You've got Nate Trito still leading. As I say that, here comes David Shutt firing back on the outside. He's looking like he's doing pretty good so far. What's up, Ken? How you doing out there, man? David, he looks like he wants to hang on to that 3rd place spot over Jake. Jake's got the inside lane. Hanging on to as they come down the bad stretch. This is the battle right here for 3rd. Jake's got it for the moment. Yep, he's going to clear him going into turn 3 out of turn 4. So your top 3 guys, Nate Trito, Benjamin Nelson, Jake Nichols, David Shutt, Ariati, all the top 5 right now.
Who's in 2nd now, Joel?
Benjamin Nelson, but I tell you what, David Shutt says, hey, I want that spot back, and he moves it back up underneath and takes the 3rd place spot. Benjamin Nelson had to chase his car around, almost lost the rear end coming out of the turn there. Wow, that was close.
Boy, I tell you, yeah, I wish I could have seen it. I bet it was close.
Yeah, it was. He had to chase that thing around a little bit, but he's tearing up the back end of the leader right now. They close up in to Nate Trito. He's going for the lead. Benjamin Nelson is. He's on the inside of him right now. They'll go side by side, duking it out for the lead. Trito's up high. Nelson's down low, coming out of the turn. And, man, these guys are getting awful loose. 31 laps into a run right now. The tires have got to be sitting out there singing at them. It ain't like those plate races where you can get away with no tires. Here, you're going to chew them up. So Benjamin Nelson takes it to the lead.
Oh, I heard that. He started it, didn't he?
He did. He is still going to battle with him side by side. Jake Nichols behind him watching, saying, look, fellas, make up your mind. I got David Shutt tearing up my back end back here. They're still duking it outside by side. The problem is Benjamin can't get the bike coming off the turn. Those tires and that rear end just wants to step out from under him here up front, but they are still locked horns side by side, 2 by 2 out of turn 4. Benjamin Nelson's down low. You got Nate Trito up high. They're coming to the line this time by. He got him by a car length there. Nelson did. Is he going to be able to get him? That's actually leaving the door open for Jake on the inside of Nate Trito. He's going to try to take the second place spot away.
Nicholas can do it. He's the man.
Oh, yes, he is, man. Benjamin out front in this one. Here comes Jake storming on the inside. He dives it on the inside of him, takes second place spot away from Nate Trito. David Shutt falls to fourth. Kyle Putt's back here, but here comes Bobby Zielinski. Well, I tell you what, he was back there just calm, cool, and collective. He takes over the sixth place spot from Ariotti.
You know, I'm looking at, I can see them, Joe, but they ain't lit up.
They ain't lit up? What do you mean they ain't lit up?
My board ain't lit up.
Reset your board.
I did. I done went out and come back in.
Yeah.
I can see them, but I can't. They ain't lit up. You know what I'm saying? They're in gray. All of them's in gray.
Try to go out of the try to kill ATVO altogether and try to bring it back up.
I done did that.
Try to kill it. Try to go out of the server and come back into the server again. Just try it again.
All right, I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, try that, man. Well, right now, Benjamin Nelson still out front in this one. Jake Nichols right there in second. Nate Trito up in the third. Bobby Cheney still hanging on to ninth. Garrison Hogan up to eighth. Nick Northrup, he's there in the seventh place spot. Sean Williams and Josh Robbins, 10th place. Bryce Senesack, though, man, I'm going to tell you what, old Bryce, trying to move that machine up here. He's going to work over Delonte Ballard for the 12th and 13th place spot right now. Jared Darling, there's another one. He's up to 14th. He's got the number 1 machine. And then we got Elijah. That reminds me of the wrestler. Walk with Elias. Yeah. It just reminds me of him every time I hear his name. Elias. His, I think, is Elijah. But it's Elias is the other guy. It just reminds me, so similar. So we're walking with Elijah out here right now. We're actually riding with him, but you know, wait, same thing.
Well, they done took it down. They done took it down.
Took what down?
Hey, wait a minute. Hang on.
It should be in the leagues. Nicholas Carrizo up to 17th. Brett Poncari still hanging on to the 16th place spot. Robert Dudley back there in a Tyler Sifford after kind of hanging on to it. Man, thought about it. He was going to get some steak and beer. That's what it was for the Somewhere Saloon machine out there. And got a little happy before the race was over with. So he had to go chase that thing down.
I heard that.
What y'all think about the race out there so far, folks? Ariotti, man, off the pace. Man, he's way off the pace. Started up front. He's back at 24th, along with the 25th man there of Ethan Kurtz. I don't know what in the world happened to them two.
Ethan's having a good
tore
night.
up. Yeah, Ethan's all tore up. I think we missed that. No caution came out, but man, he's all tore 2 laps down. Got another car out of the race, 2 cars out of the race. Spencer Owen and Aaron Cummings, both out of the race. The Aflac machine, oh, I'll tell you what, he had to chase the duck down. You ain't lying, man. I'll tell you what, the duck got a little squirrely on him right there, man, and that duck started squealing. He almost had to run that thing down the track.
I heard that. Can everybody still hear me in Top Chat?
Yeah, they can hear you up here in the chat, man. Yeah. Yeah, we still talking.
I know that.
Well, back up front. Let's see what we got. Bobby Zielinski right there along with, he's going to work over Kyle Putz. That'll be for the 5th place spot. They're chasing down The front runners there is David Schutz. Got Kyle put in his rearview mirror, but he's trying to run down Jake Nichols.
Hey, Jake, he's always got somebody trying to run him down, ain't he?
Well, I'll tell you what, Jake's always there. He's up in the second right now. Him and Benjamin know each other quite well. Definitely very fast runners here. And what does the hey, who out in the track? Yeah, Drea, quack, quack, quack. What does the black P mean on their name? I know that means pro something. I know Jake and Benjamin are going for pro something, but
About back.
All right, sounds good. Good battle going on. Everybody's kind of single file, you know, nose to tail. I think we're going to have green flag stops here pretty soon. Now, halfway. Remember, they throw a caution at halfway.
All right, I'm back.
All right, good deal. We got Tim man back here, but remember they throw a caution halfway, and I'm gonna say that's gonna be a lap 50. These guys can hang on to it that long.
They got 43 laps on the board. They got about 5, 6, 7 more.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
7 more after this one.
Appreciate all the viewers out there, everybody tuning in, everybody in the neighborhood. Yeah, all the ladies out there, definitely appreciate that. I know we sound good. We don't look good, but we sound good. I tell you that much.
We ain't got live cam.
There you go. But look, we get a lot of viewers, man, because of our voices, Tim. But we'd definitely scare them off if we turn the camera on.
I ain't been turning my camera on too much here lately, Joe.
Well, see, that's probably a good thing, man. You know, that's how I do it, man. You know, I don't want them seeing me while I'm trying to shoot somebody up here, man, talking. I'm gonna let my voice, man, let their imagination run.
I heard that. Hey, Becky.
Well, I tell you what, good battle going on. Bobby Zielinski's hanging on the 6th right now, though. Kyle Putz is right there in 5th. You got David Shutt. He's sitting in the 4th place spot. Nate Trito the 3rd. Jake Nichols up to 10th. And Benjamin Nelson out front.
Where's that 19 there, Joe? That's Ariati. He's that lap down, ain't he?
Whitson brothers. Yeah, I'm going to start writing down family trees, Becky. Because I'm going to tell you what. When it comes to all that, they got the Whitson nephews. Pat's got her grandsons with the daughters, and I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm not a historian or anything, you know what?
Yeah, but Becky said I was right and you were wrong. Ha ha.
I never said I was right, so I have no clue. Whitson's. Oh, we're on the caution.
Yeah.
Oh, the Aflac machine hit the wall.
Aflac.
Yeah, the duck going wrong. Let's see what happened. Oh, he just got up there and tapped the wall, lost it, and it just slid around on him.
He's in bad shape now.
Yeah, under caution, first time here. No, it ain't simple. It ain't simple, man, when you got a bunch of Whitsons that... You know how many names I got to keep up with, Becky? When you do as many leagues... See, Tim didn't realize how much work was involved. Now, in the past couple months, he's like, when are we off, Joe, again? I need a rest. I'm getting old.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Let me pick my feet up off of the floor.
You might want to get deep.
Deep. Yeah, it is.
Right. It's getting deep.
Very deep.
Golly. You always talking about, man, I'm tired.
Oh my word.
Hey, we try to do, man. We just have some fun up here. Like I say, it's what it's all about. We got pit stops here, though. First time tonight. Now, I know these guys are definitely wanting to get 4 fresh tires up underneath these cars.
What do you need a pond brake for there, Drea?
You going fishing?
Swimming or fishing one?
You going swimming in a pond?
That's what she said, a pond brake.
I think she means a restroom.
That's a pond?
Might be one of those southern things, or over there. I think she's in the UK, so it might be one of them UK things, man, that we don't know about. Tim, come on.
Right in the backyard, I guess.
Hey, I've done that.
Oh, I've done it too when I couldn't make it to the bathroom.
Absolutely. Go out there with the dogs.
Hope it's nighttime when it hits.
You know what? I got enough trees back there. I don't care. Oh, the duck. He needs a pond. Yeah. Well, yeah, the Aflac car. He needed one. He was trying to find one on the infield. It didn't work. What do you think about the race so far, Tim? Is that good, huh? Tim says the race is so good, man, he can't even find his button to start talking.
Oh, there he is.
See? There you go.
Benjamin Nelson, Nate Trito, Garrison Hogan up in 3rd place there, Joe.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay. I was just checking. I didn't know, man, if that old timers was kicking in.
Old timers.
Yeah, they're like all timers.
Oh, all timers now he giving me. Wow.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying, man, you know, hey. I gotta help you out, you know?
Well. I hope and pray that you can talk and walk and do what you're doing now when you get my age, Joe.
I just hope, man, I can walk. How's that?
Yeah, then I hope and pray.
What are you talking about? It shouldn't be this hard, huh? Oh, Lord. What's up, Rich? How you doing, Becky, everybody? Want to get set to go back. Green flag racing. Look, y'all talking about ponds and ducks, and we're talking about running race cars and everything else.
Got horses under the hood.
Yeah, we're talking about that, and they out there talking about ponds and fishing. I mean, really? And then they want to say our logic is hard. Wow.
He's pretty well. Boy, somebody just went to the back.
That's because y'all women don't make it simplified. Y'all just want to go around the moon, to Mars, and to Pluto, try to get to the point. As we're getting set to go back green flag, let me show you simplification right here. There's a word for you, big word. Look that up in the redneck thesaurus. Lights off on the pace car. Pace cars coming out of turn 4. We're going back green flag racing. Benjamin Nelson out front, pace cars in, here we go, green flag flies, and boy, I tell you what, Nate Trito spun and blew the tires off of it on the restart. They're 3 wide heading into turn 1.
Yeah, he didn't get to the start he wanted there, and he got that 99 right there up on him there, Joe.
Yes, it does. Bobby Zielinski's going to make it stick here up underneath them as they were 3 wide for the moment. David Schutt's trying to get up there and see what he can do. Here we go. Battle for the lead up front. The 3 machine. Garrison Hogan's there. David Schutt wants to try to get to second place. Benjamin Nelson takes it. Here comes Bobby Zielinski along with the 8 of Josh Robb.
Well, the 79, Benjamin Nelson, he still got 2 of them behind him. That's what he likes to see them racing back there.
Absolutely. Bobby Zielinski sitting in 6th place. Kyle Putt. Yeah, why? I got no logic. Y'all the one talking about ponds, not me. I'm talking about race cars. Bobby Zielinski up to 6th. Josh Robbins there in 5th. Bobby Cheney, Mr. Consistency himself. Boy, I tell you what, he's in an unfamiliar position, but he's up there, definitely looking good in the 4th place spot, trying to work over David Shutt for the 3rd place.
David Schultz is right there on the Garrison Hogan there, Joe. David to get that place too.
Absolutely. Here it comes, man. Josh Robbins on the outside of Bobby Cheney. And I like that question out there. How old is Tim? Rich said 70. I always say 105.
Drea. Oh, my word.
Battle up front, 3 wide for the lead. Look at this, man. Hard charging mess going on. Josh Robbins just bulldozed that car to the front, but Benjamin Nelson says, not so fast. I got enough money under the hood to make this thing sing. Here comes the nightmare. He says, well, I'll make you all scared here in a minute. David Shutt's looking to the inside. Battle up front for the lead. Well, this is a hornet's nest happening.
They can get by it. We got the 24 Bobby Cheney pushing like crazy there in the trial there.
Well, it looks like Highway 77 in the morning down in Charlotte, North Carolina right now. A wreck waiting to happen. These guys are doing it at 180, 190 mile an hour, though. Josh Robbins out front. He's got away from the pack for right now. Benjamin Nelson's there in 2nd. You got David Shutt sitting in the 3rd place. Bobby Cheney, he's in the mix, though, trying to move him out. Kyle Putt's up there, too.
Kyle right there in 6th, but he's messing with them.
Kyle's definitely, man, he's definitely not putting around as they are 2 by 2 by 2 coming out of the turn here for 2nd on back. David Shutt up high, Benjamin Nelson down low, Garrison Hogan in the mix along with Bobby Cheney. Kyle Putt's there. You've got Bobby Zielinski and Jake Nichols going at it side by side.
I tell you what, Josh Robbins ain't been running up front here lately, Joe. I guess he said it's time to go.
Boy, he says, look, I got a bad, fast hot rod tonight, and I want to try to win this thing. He's out front leading it for the moment. Behind him, though, here comes the 31 of Kyle Putz. He says, I'm tired of y'all saying my last name is a Putz. I'm no Putz out here, and I'm going to prove it. He's battling out trying to get that 5th place spot. He's working over Benjamin Nelson for 4th.
David Shutt's right there behind the 8 of Josh Robbins. He just pulled right in behind him there, Joe.
Yes, he did. As old Kyle still working over Benjamin Nelson. Jake Nichols is in the mix. You've got about 5 or so machines up here, all nose to tail, biting and chewing, trying to claw their way to the front.
We're going to have a caution, Joe. It's lap 59.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to throw the halfway here at lap 60 or not.
I don't know,
That's
but
right.
I thought that's what they're going to do.
Well, Bobby Cheney is supposed to be getting me all this information, but, he don't get it to me all the time. I'm just saying. Maybe they might have did it at lap 50 when they had the last caution, so they might have just let that sit. But either way, right now, Josh Robbins up front. It's probably why these guys are racing so hard. They know that halfway bonus is coming up. You've got David Shutt sitting in 2nd. He's got his back rear end being chewed up by Garrison Hogan. And Benjamin Nelson right there mixing into the mix a little bit with Kyle Putz and Jake Nichols side by side.
You got that 31 out there of Kyle Putz. He's sticking his nose in there too, Joe. Uh-oh, he's blinking.
He blinking just a little bit. Blinky out there. Remember the guy on Pac-Man with a little ghost? We'll call him the Ghost Man out there tonight. You're right, Rich. I'm the same way. If I talked as much, man, if I talked as fast, or if I raced as fast as I talked up here, man, I'd be a bad, bad man on the track.
Oh, boy.
Right now, battle for the lead. Garrison Hogan is trying up underneath Josh Robbins. Coming out of turn 4, he peaked, couldn't get it done. David Shutt right behind him. Here we go. Benjamin Nelson, he's still going to go side by side there with Kyle Putz as they are going almost door to door.
Hey, Josh Robbins there got some competition up there, Joe.
Yes, he does. Everybody's moving in on his back bumper right now. Jake Nichols and Bobby Zielinski. Well, we know, man, those two cats know how to get it done. They're just being patient. They're looking up here going, yeah, these guys are going to wreck eventually, and we just don't want to get caught up into it. But I tell you what, Bobby Cheney, he's eating up the back end there of the Bobby Zielinski, so the Bobby and Bobby show.
Boy, I tell you, he's looking on the inside there, Joe. David Shuck, he's wanting that lead real bad, Joe.
Oh, absolutely. As they storm off down the backstretch, riding here with Jake Nichols for the moment. He was looking up underneath Benjamin Nelson, still is. He'll go door to door out of the turn. Kyle Putz right in front of them. David Shutt, though, he's in the mastermind there. But you've got Garrison Hogan looking at the inside to cross the line to complete lap 62. Into lap 63 of 130 here. Well, it's hot Atlanta, and it's getting hot up front.
Yes, it is. That David Shutt is on his way to the front.
Call him the Nightmare, boy, and I tell you what, here Halloween's probably his favorite time of the year. Right now, he's trying to scare everybody he possibly can. Josh Robbins out front as he's blinking just a little bit, but right now, man, they are still side by side glued together for second on back.
He got Benjamin Nelson there pushing him, Joe. David Shaw to get up there in a minute.
Oh, absolutely. He's up underneath Garrison Hogan, but he has also got Benjamin Nelson tearing his back bumper up. Kyle Putz is up high. Jake Nichols right there behind him. Bobby Zielinski. And you're right there, Rich, man. These guys do make it look easy. I've been out here before. You got some of the best that iRacing has to offer here. SRA, Sim Racing Authority. And when you say authority, they bring it on the track. And this is showing right now as your top 8 guys are all stuck side by side and nose to tail.
Well, these guys right here are good drivers, Joe. They are ace drivers as far. We got one around.
They're wrecking.
Yep, they're wrecking. That didn't look good for him, did it?
Garrison Hogan up front. Let's see. Kyle Putz. Oh, bump draft up into the wall gone wrong. Oh, I tell you what, Bobby Zielinski, man, he got that thing woed down just in time. Oh, but the 35 didn't. Brett Punkari and the 96 got out of there. Wow.
James Williams, and Brett Punkari, I mean. That ain't gonna be a good night for them, is it?
No, it's not. Well, I think Tyler got through there on that one there, Drea.
I
Or
think
Becky.
he is.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so Tyler's there at the home with Becky. My bad. Is Drea still across seas, or she's still... Where's she at?
Tyler's in 13th now, Joe.
Yes, he is. Man, I gotta bring old David Shutt down here and get a talk with him.
Ask him what's on his mind.
Fast driving right now. Woo. I'm definitely fast driving right now.
Oh boy.
Well, let's let him get through his pit stop right here, right fast.
Yeah, we don't want to mess with them in the pit stop.
No, I don't ever like messing with them on why they trying to pit.
Philippines. It's a long ways off.
Philippines. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That is a long way. Wow, what's she doing over in the Philippines?
That proves to you we're getting out all over the world, Joe.
Oh yeah, we worldwide.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring up David Shutt here to get to talk with him.
Papa to him.
David Shutt, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
What's up, Joe?
Well, man, I tell you what, you got a red demon out there. I call you the Nightmare, and man, you are definitely scaring a lot of guys, but you got a bad, fast machine tonight. What you think? What's under the hood of that thing here?
Who knows? Zielinski's in front of me now, so we gotta beat Zielinski, Ben, and Jake if he wasn't caught up in that. I'm not sure. I know a couple of them were caught up in that, but we'll see. We got a long run here. I'm not sure how the fuel's going to play out. I think we're going to have to pit again. So if you get another caution, it could make some fuel strategy in here. It's hard to tell because it's really, really tight. It's hard to balance racing the other guys and saving your tires. So it's going to be an interesting race to watch.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. It's been interesting already. I mean, your guys up there been with just tooth and nail side by side, and Bobby Zielinski just hasn't been able to get a handle on the track so far, but you definitely been able to get up there. Like I say, you got that red machine up there, and it's just scorching the field right now. I got to say, I mean, you look fast. I think you can get around these guys up there, so good luck.
Thanks.
All right, man. I tell you what, there's David Shutt. Always a good competitor up there. He's got a bad, fast machine.
Yeah, he does, Joe. I tell you what, another one, Bobby Zielinski is a fast one, too. He just ain't.
You're going to have barbecue with us all. I'm in Lexington, North Carolina. I have a lot of barbecue places. Keep talking about barbecue. I might have to go get some tomorrow, man. Now, it'll make me hungry.
I have to get on a boat to do that.
I'm trying to fast. Well, she's saying she's coming back. I'm trying to fast, man. I'm trying to lose some weight now. Here talking about barbecue. Come on, people.
How about some of these butter beans, Joe?
Well, what about butter bean?
They're good.
That's true. They are good. Racing's been good too.
Yes, it has. I see
Lights off
Tyler's
on the
up
pace car. What's that?
ninth. Tyler's up to 9th place now.
He's been trying to get back up here, ain't he?
Yep.
Oh, you want to send him to green?
Yeah, let me see if I can find them.
They're on the track.
Well, I figured that. I had to find the pace car.
Letting you know. He's on the track too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get ready. We're going back racing here. What turn we in? 2 and 3?
3.
3, okay. All right, y'all tighten them up. Let's go back racing right here. Let's see if we can get something going here. The 8 of Josh Robbins and Bobby Zielinski's going to duke it out here in just a few seconds. I hope I got it. All right, we all for the pace there with the pace car. Green flag, and that number 8 shot out of there, Joe. Like, Lord have mercy, where'd he come from?
Well, that's it, man. He did it last time when he got up front there. That's Josh Robbins. And right now you've got Benjamin Nelson going to work over Bobby Zielinski. Zielinski just has not had the car tonight, but boy, he is definitely staying in the second place right now. David Shutt has had a bad, fast machine, though.
Bobby Zielinski, I think he may have a little damage to his car, Joe, because he just can't get it going.
Can't get it going tonight. He just don't have a handle on the track like he normally does up front. I mean, he is in second. Race is not over with. We're at lap 72 of 130, so he's got plenty of time to get it done. And you're right, Becky, man, I don't eat a lot of beans, but hey, either way, I guess it could really good with ham. Good.
I got ham hocks in them, bud. I got ham hocks in them there, Becky.
Ain't got no ham hocks. Ham.
Good.
Ham me ham. Well, Bobby Zielinski said, I've waited in the back too long. He's going for the lead up front here. He's looking there on the inside of Josh Robbins. Robbins, though, is holding him off as of right now. That's a feat in itself. The professor right there. Behind them, Benjamin Nelson, Nick Northrup, David Shutt, Jared Darling, all up there.
There goes Bobby underneath him there. He's peeking down.
Yes, he is. Bobby's looking for the lead. You got David Shutt looking for 4th and 5th back here. So we got battles all over the place.
Yeah, we do. I tell you, Bobby's looking down under him real. It just pushes up.
It seems like that high line was a place to be earlier on. So right now is the thing to be. But you've got a good battle right here between Benjamin Nelson and Nick Northrup. That's actually for the 3rd place spot.
Yes, it is, Joe, but I am paying attention, listening up here in front.
Yeah, they're actually working it over there. Josh Robbins still out fronting him, but they are side by side for 3rd place spot here. David Shutt's working on the back end of him as he's going to push him down the bad stretch this time.
Bobby Zielinski is getting down there, but he just can't hold it down because of the tires is getting wore.
Yeah, Bobby just can't get it done as he's peeking to the inside. It's a battle for the lead. Battle behind them for third as their nose to tail up front, their nose to tail behind them.
He gets down low again. He just can't make it stick down there.
I don't think anybody has all night long been able to make it stick coming off the turn. You can go into the turn and look pretty good, but make it a stick come out of the turn. And Bobby right now is going to try to look there, but can't get it done. Battle back here with David Shutt, though, along with Benjamin Nelson. They're side by side out of the turn.
Oh, he got a run on him that time, Joe. Let's see what he does now.
Nope. Can't get it done. Still watching the battle here for fourth and fifth.
Oh, that was close. Getting closer and closer.
Yeah, he's trying to work him over up there. David Shutt still locked side by side with the 79 here, Benjamin Nelson. That's for fourth and fifth spot, right behind the top two runners there. You've also got, in front of them, Nick Northrup. So I think it'll be a matter of time. Bobby Zielinski will make that move around Josh Robbins. He's a patient guy, but if they keep on doing what they're doing, gonna let these guys behind him catch up. It just seems like he can't get the run coming off the turn.
He can't get the run coming off of that turn like he's been doing. He's down low, but hey, he gets up under him, Joe, but he washes up.
Well, they said the track is so tight. The cars are so tight right now. That's probably what it is. He gets a good run going in, but you know when a tight machine, that thing coming off the turn, you just got to let it drift up the track, and he can't let it drift up there, and that's why he's giving up so much coming off the turns right now. But, yeah, well, even healthier out there, Becky, is just eat the beef broth. There you go. Forget about the ham hock part. Well, I'll tell you what, Zielinski looks to the inside, see if he can't get it coming out of turn four.
He got to run.
He's got to run, but that high line just coming off the turns has got so much momentum. If he can maybe stay beside him and going into the turn here, he might get it. The problem is that high line has just got such momentum coming off the turn. You see it right there.
He's having to fall back in behind him, Joe. That high line is where it's at.
It's where it's at because Zielinski just cannot keep the car planted down low.
Josh Robbins has got the line that Bobby Zielinski needs.
He's just going to have to pressure that machine right there and see what he can do. He's also got to watch, Josh up there blinking just a little bit. Let's see what David Shutt and them's doing behind him, because that's actually bringing Nick Northrup, David Shutt, Benjamin Nelson up into the mix here if they keep battling like that.
Bobby Cheney.
And Bobby Cheney back there. He's actually got Jared Darling up in there. When they go back here to Nicholas Caressel, they're going side by side. That's for 10th and 11th place spot. They got a good battle happening.
Yes, they have. Ariati is coming back. Ariati is coming back.
Yeah, get the hitman himself, Ariati out there, man, looking good. And Jake Nichols, man, we're not used to seeing him back in 13th, but he is definitely off the pace back here.
Uh-oh, did he have a bad thing to happen?
I had a bad pit stop, I believe. I don't know what happened to him, but he's marred back in traffic. And here's where you've got to, you got a fast machine. You just got to be patient. You got enough time to get to the front. Looks like he's got a little nose damage. I don't know where he might have got that at, but he's got just a little bit of nose damage.
He might have got a speeding on pit road.
Well, he's got a little nose damage. I think he might have got caught up into that other that wreck that we had the last caution.
Or that.
Yeah, Nicholas Caressel. Oh, he's up in the wall a little bit. He's out there dreaming about chicken wings. Well, he's got the Somewhere Saloon on the hood of that machine. So, he definitely wants some chicken wings.
I'll tell you what, Bobby is not giving it up. He got the lead right now.
Lucent Dreaming Entertainment and Somewhere Saloon on the side of that machine right there of the 77 of Nicholas Caressel, and also the 98 of Tyler Sifford, Mr. Popularity himself.
I believe Bobby Cheney, Zielinski might have him now, Joe.
Who's having who?
Bobby Zielinski.
He's got a nose in front of him. Let's see if he can get it. Let's see if Josh Robbins holds him off. I'll tell you what, if he can slide up in front of him, that's what he needs. Coming off the turn, can't quite get the slide that he needs. Well, that's bringing Nick Northrup up here into the mix now.
Yeah, when they start running like they're doing up there now, he can get up there now if he'd get up there.
He would have to slide. Oh, couldn't do it. Josh Robbins, you see that power move coming off turn 4.
Yeah, he come down where he couldn't.
Well, he got to pinch him just a little bit.
Yep.
Definitely got to make the professor work for it now.
Bobby got it.
Oh, he got him that time. Slid the nose up in front of him. Let's see if he tries to cross him over going into the turn. Oh, Josh is
but I
going to
tell
remain
you
up
what,
there.
Bobby has worked himself on that one. He deserved that one.
Well, you know, the preferred line here is actually going into the turn down low, letting it drift up high coming off. I mean, obviously you couldn't let it drift up high because that's where Josh Robbins was, and now he's got control of the way he wants to run. Thing about it is, how much tire wear did he use up doing it that way and whatnot, and just how fast are these guys behind him? I mean, he's not losing Josh Robbins right now. He's right there on his back bumper.
He's still running high on him there, Joe. He's got 19, 20 laps on them tires. I believe that number 8 will start losing, backing off of him a little bit there.
Well, David Shutt working over the back end of Nick Northrup right there. He'll go dive down to the inside, see if he can't take that spot away. See if he can't get up here and see how fast he can get up and maybe work out front.
There comes David Shutt. He went in there.
David did push it to third, didn't he?
He did. He went in there, buddy.
I told you the man's he's got a bad machine, a demon out there.
Benjamin Nelson ain't letting him get by with it though. I think he's picking to charge him again.
Well, Benjamin, hey, he's a good driver out there. Show me the Benjamins there. The man's up in the 4th place. Nick Northrup right there sitting in 5th. Nate Trito, the hard charger, he's up in the 6th. Jared Darling, 7th. Bobby Cheney, the consistency man himself, up in the 8th. Tyler Sifford, well, he's just popular. Everybody loves him out there. And Ariati, I call him the hit man because, well, he sits up there, man, cold, calculated, and next thing you know, he's there and he's done bit you. Jake Nichols done moved up to 11th, though.
Yeah, he's coming back to the front, but I tell you what, Bobby Zielinski's got the preferred line now.
Oh, get that Mountain Dew machine, the 30 machine there, Brad Bothwell.
Josh Robbins, David Schultz, Benjamin Nelson, Nick Northrup. Top 5.
Like David's going to try to work over Josh Robbins right now. And the one thing they don't want to see is Bobby Zielinski getting out there running his own race. They let him get away and get out there. He's going to be a hard cat to run down.
Oh, don't you know it? That's what he's headed for, Joe.
Right now, it's a good run. And so far up front, Zielinski's leading it. Josh Robbins in 2nd. David Shutt's the 3rd. But David's looking to try to work over the 2nd place man right now. And he's got Benjamin Nelson right there on his back bumper. And you're right, Becky. Some good racing here. Oh, boy, I tell you what, David Shutt got loose out of the turn.
Oh, they going to let that 79 there, Benjamin Nelson, get up under him there, Joe.
He had to chase the car just a little bit. Had no choice. Benjamin got up underneath him. Benjamin got to the back of Josh Robbins. And then just got punted a little bit. And no caution unless he comes back up on the track. Nope. He got it straight. Wow. Let's see what happened. He actually lost that thing coming out. Him and Josh Robbins. Like Josh Robbins got a little loose. They just made a little contact. Oh, and the 54 had nowhere to go. Just gave him a little love tap. Around with the 79. Man, tragedy for the 79 there of Benjamin Nelson.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Yeah, just a little racing incident right there, hard racing, but David Shutt says, well, I'm going to work over Josh Robbins right here for 2nd as Bobby Zielinski is moving the way, battles on for 2nd place.
Yeah, and he going to get it, I believe, when he comes out of this next turn there, Joe. He's got the run off of that corner.
He does. Power move to the inside. David Shutt makes it. Oh, Josh Robbins, hey, boom. and give you a little kiss on the back.
He did, didn't he?
He did. He got fired and a little punch nosed on him just a little bit. Let's go on back here to 5th place spot, see what Nick Northrup's up to. Nate Trito, Bobby Cheney having a stellar run here tonight, and Jake Nichols. I'm about to tell you what, every time you turn around, that guy's got his cape out there flying around, flapping in the wind. He's up to 8th place so far.
All right, I'll be right back, Joe.
What are you going to do?
Personal.
Well, I tell you what, man, Tim, I hear you. Hard to find good help. Gotta give Tim a hard time. Well, Nick Northrop right now trying to work over Nate Trito. Got Bobby Cheney right there behind him. Bobby Zielinski's actually leading this one. Whew, almost got myself dizzy right there for a minute. Jared Darling up to 4th. He's having an outstanding run. Let's see where he actually started here tonight. Started 24th. Jared Darling, man, that's a outstanding run. Well, folks, I tell you what, y'all been patient with me out there. So let's bring it high and wide. Fasten your seat belts, get your parachutes ready. That's right, we're pulling Blimpy out the hat here. It's the Blimpy cam. Everybody loves Blimpy. Tim ain't here, so I can't ask him if he likes Blimpy, but I can ask y'all out in the chat if y'all like Blimpy. But I like Blimpy. It shows you a good perspective of the facility and just how far apart these guys are. Some of them are pretty good far apart here. And I always throw the challenge out there. If you love Blimpy, great. You know, definitely run around. I call my little dog on Call of Duty Blimpy, and when he goes bite somebody, I say, get him, Blimpy. And he does. He goes and bites him, and it's good. But if you get hit in the head with a frying pan or a rock or somebody just passes you wrong on the freeway, yell Blimpy at him. And I'm telling you, if you get into an argument with a woman, just yell at her Blimpy one time. He's either going to take it one or two ways. You called her a Blimpy, or she's just going to look at you. Now, if you wake up next week, she took it the other way. Okay, I'm just saying. But Blimpy's a happy word, so you'll wake up happy. Blimpy. The Blimpy cam, folks. Now I'm done. I know I went a little too far with that one, but OSR Network's on online simracingnetwork.com. Your home for fun and exciting sim racing. That's what we call it here, man, is pit stops underway here.
Yeah, they got they got what? 31 more laps?
Yep. Yeah, I got a feeling all these guys are going to probably in the next couple laps, they're going to wait a couple laps here, and then they can go all the way on one stop. Let me ask you a question, Tim. Would you ever get in an argument with a woman and yell Blimpy at her?
No.
You might wake up next month sometime.
Didn't want to get off the floor.
Yeah, because she's either going to think you calling her a blimp or you just trying to be funny. I wouldn't advise calling women Blimpy, but if you're that daring, go for it. Well, we got right now Bobby Zielinski out front, David Schutz in the second, Jared Darling third, Jake Nichols up to 4th, Nick Northrop up to 5th, Tyler Sifford 6th, but we got pit stops underway right now.
I'll tell you what, Joe. I'll tell you after the race.
Yeah, tell me after the race. Well, that's what I like. I got one other league that I love how they handle their rules. Basically, they have no rules. They pretty much let the drivers race, and kind of cool. But you're right. I do like the no drama. Let them race. If you get mad, well, say Blimpy. That's the way I look at it.
Hello, John. He's still hung up in that Blimpy.
Yeah. I like Blimpy. I told you I named my dog on Call of Duty Blimpy.
Oh, word.
I got this little character on there, man. You can call a dog in, and he goes in and bites all the other team. Well, I always say, get him, Blimpy. I do, man. And my teammates out there laughing at me like, you named your dog Blimpy. I'm like, yeah, get him, Blimpy. At least they can be happy when they get bit.
You reckon?
Hey, look, Blimpy's a happy word.
It wouldn't make you happy if a Blimpy bit you.
No,
All right, we got David Schultz still leaving.
we do. David Shutt got out front. Everybody's making their green flag pit stops. Jake Nichols sitting there in second. Jared Darling up to third. Nick Northrup fourth. Benjamin Nelson fifth.
Jared Darling ain't pitted yet, has he?
No, the top 5 have not pitted yet.
Heard that. Benjamin Nelson be the last one.
Yep, Benjamin Nelson, the last one. Is yet not pitted yet.
Our leader is trying to make it with one more pit stop, Joe.
Well, I think most everybody can at this point. You know, it was out there for about 31, 32 laps, and we've got less than 30 to go. So I think most of these guys can make it of one pit stop. And I will give a shout out there to all the ladies out there. Tim, last night we were doing a race, and he goes, "Where's the mom squad?" I said, "Wrong night, Tim."
Well, the mom's in here tonight.
That's right. Tonight they are, but last night you were yelling for them.
Thank you there, John. I appreciate that, buddy. It's good to hear from you, too.
Absolutely. Where'd Chemo go? What y'all do? Get rid of him?
He got sick.
Man be talking up, man, a cool breeze on Monday night. He don't get in here and talk at all? Come on now.
He was sick.
Who, Chemo?
Yeah.
When did he get sick?
Want to go?
Well, he was the first one to say something out there earlier.
I know that, but he got sick.
Well, he didn't tell us, man, he got sick.
He did. Roll up there and you can see it.
All right, I'm scrolling. Oh, he said, "I'll be in chat from time to time, stomach permitting." So he might be running to the men's room.
He's sick.
Take your phone with you, Chemo. There you go. You can watch the race while you're blimping.
Oh, I miss y'all very much there, Becky, when y'all not in here. I promise you I do.
Oh, man. I hate that. Well, I hope he starts feeling better, man. That flu can be some bad stuff, man. What's one way to cheer him up? Definitely watch some good racing out here as we got David Shutt leading it. The top 5 guys, Tim, have yet to pit.
Yeah, Joe, we on 40 and 41 laps on them tires. Our leader has got 41 laps on his tires.
It's not that I'm wrong, Becky. It's just I missed it. You know what I'm saying?
That
I had to scroll
21,
back up there and see.
that 21 got fresh tires on. He's passing number 8.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. Jared Darling sitting in third. Nick Northrup up in the fourth. David Shutt out front. And Benjamin Nelson sitting fifth.
Yep. Guys, you better make a pit stop soon or you ain't gonna make it.
What the? What?
They gotta commit somewhere.
Hold on a minute, y'all. ATVO decided it was just gonna like stop.
Mine's been stopping and going ever since I got back in. David Schultz got 43 laps on them tires, Joe.
Okay, there you go. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, David does. He's out front. Wow.
You can't hear another
Yeah, well,
car
either way,
around
man,
him.
I do hope, you know, Chemo starts feeling better. I didn't catch that he said his stomach was upset earlier on. I know how that stomach stuff is, man. It's bad stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that lady that passed away. Somebody's grandma passed away. Sorry about that.
Who grandma passed away? Oh, that's John Marine. Oh, 1 year since your grandma passed. Okay, cool. Hey, y'all gotta understand, Tim's able to read the chat a little more precise than I am. I get to scroll because I'm over here mashing all these buttons.
Yes, it is. Hearts for John.
Oh yeah, no doubt, man. It's hey, but you know what? You're amongst friends here watching some good racing as David Shutt leading it. Jake Nichols sitting in second. You got Nick Northrup right here sitting in third, and Jared Darling up to fourth. Benjamin Nelson up to fifth right now.
Affleck.
That would be William Kemp.
Yeah,
He's
he
up
just
to 13th.
He just passed David Shutt.
Get back
He
on the
must
lead
have
lap.
some good tires.
He does. Hey, he got back on the lead lap there.
All right, Joe, we got 114, 115 this time by. We got 15 more laps. I wonder if they're going to try to make it.
They can't make it that far. I think at this point, but you know what? I don't really. Okay, I don't know what David Shutt and them's thinking about up front because you've got another 15 laps to go. I don't know.
I don't either, because he ain't going to have time enough to catch it back up.
No, if he goes into the pits now, he's definitely going to lose the lead no matter what, unless he's just praying for a caution.
I don't know about that praying for a caution, but if he don't get one, he ain't going to make it.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. Jake Nichols sitting in second. Who knows? Jared Darling right there sitting in third. Nick Northrup up in the fourth place spot. They're battling it out for third place there.
Yeah, they are. Jake Nichols is in second place. He's 1.3 seconds behind him.
He is. Now, some of the first runners here, Bobby Zielinski, one of the first ones on good tires, he is about 17 seconds behind the leader. I'm trying to look at lap times. He's running a solid second faster, a little over a second faster. Now I'm looking here, and you're right there, John. Usually I always say business is about to pick up, run what you brung, and normally the last lap puts an end to it. If a caution usually flies with 5 to go, that usually will put an end to it too. Now that might be what David Nim's looking at. A caution flies at lap 125, puts an end to it.
He better be praying hard.
Well, at this point right now, I'm just looking at Bobby Zielinski's times. He ran a 31.720 to David Shutt's 32.699. So that's a solid, about a second difference between the two. Even at that, hang on, man. Even at that, with 15 seconds, almost 16 seconds between them, Bobby Zielinski would not have enough time to run down David Shutt. But can David Shutt go the entire distance?
I don't think he can, Joe. I mean, you talking about what?
60-something laps. Yeah,
60 something laps.
Yeah, probably, 60, 70 laps at least. I mean, that's... If he does, that's a heck of a run.
I believe David messed up, and he should have pitted about 20 laps ago. It'd have been all right if he'd done that.
Well, he's got 10 laps to go, and at this point, you're pretty much all in. You pretty much, you made your bed, you lay in it, and you go.
Yeah, if it gets hard, you have to lay in it too.
Well, right there now, I did notice he just he actually cut it going into the turn, so he is saving fuel. Let's see what Jake Nichols is doing. Now, Jake Nichols won. I will say, Jake, I've watched him race for a very long time now. Jake's one of the masters at saving fuel out here. I've seen him do this before. And let's watch here, ride with him, and just watch a little tattletale needle here and see exactly what he does. Because we've got 9 to go here, Tim.
David ain't running. David ain't running as fast as he was, Joe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think he's saving fuel now, and Jake is actually closing in. I've seen Jake do this time and time again.
Oh yeah, he's 0.7 seconds behind him. He better watch him. He's catching him.
And Jake right now is not saving any, so I think he feels like he's got enough to go the whole entire. I'll tell you what, this is a feat right here to make this thing go the entire distance.
Jake Nichols is catching him, Joe.
Yes, he is, slowly but surely.
3.66.
He's got enough time to. Let's look at the lap times now. They're close on lap times, about a tenth separating them in lap time wise. I mean, he would definitely have to be picking up, and well, you can tell him driving that thing. He comes off turn 2 right there, almost up against the wall.
Boy, he swung it up there too, didn't he?
He's not saving any fuel. Let's see if David Shutt is.
He better not be if he's planning on winning it.
No doubt. He's got a hard charge of Superman coming up behind him. So you say the Peachtree State there, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
I thought that was Florida, man. No, they're the Orange State. My bad.
that's Georgia. Georgia's the peach state.
That's what I thought, yeah.
Florida's orange.
Yeah, Florida's orange. We used to be the tobacco, but I don't know what happened to that.
They done away with it.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, Jake Nichols is closing in, and he's got enough time to catch him.
If that caution comes out now, it's over.
Now, that's one thing that David would save him if a caution does come out. Jake Nichols is closing in. Now, Jake right there saved some going into the turn. We just saw him drop the RPMs down. But he is still closing in on David. Man, I'm going to tell you what, 4 to go.
I don't think he's going to get up there, Joe, because Jake knows if he pushes it too far, he's going to have to go under about 63 laps.
That's a long time.
Gosh,
I can't believe they're taking it this long, Tim.
I can't neither, Joe. I swear I can't. Even Jake Nichols, he let out of it again.
Yeah, I got a feeling here at this point, it's a stalemate between the two. I mean, he's closing the gap, but I think Jake realizes he's going to have to save some, and we're going to have about 4 to go here.
Yep, 4 to go on across the line.
Been a good one, Ken. What's going on, man?
And Jake is catching him, Joe, but can he pass him?
Yeah, now that's another thing. Catching and passing, that's two different things. He saved a little bit going into the turn, and that is just textbook Jake Nichols right there. I call him the Superman for a reason. I see him do it a lot. He'll go into the turns, he'll let those RPMs slide a little bit, and then he'll get right back on it. And it's almost like he doesn't lose his momentum. And you can tell he's catching. He is catching the leader here.
Oh, he let up in it there then.
We're just watching David Shutt here with 3 to go.
I cannot believe they making it that far on fuel.
That is amazing. I'm surprised to see if they're actually going to be able to have enough to do a burnout here. But Jake Nichols is running down David Shutt up front. I want to see if he can actually catch him. I mean, we've got 2 to go in this one. He is saving going into the turns, and I know that's hurting his momentum going in, but boy, he's getting a run coming off. He's going to have one more time, boy. He came out of the turn sliding. I just think he's going to run out of time trying to catch down the leader.
Yeah, David's got the line he needs there, Joe, and he ain't going to pass him. This is 2 to go.
Yep, we got the last lap here. They're going to come across the line. White flag out, and I think Jake Nichols is out of fuel. He wiggled that car.
Oh, he's wiggling it.
Boy, he actually... Man, he let the RPMs die way down, but David Shutt out front, so that's going to tell me that they got enough to make it to the end. He wiggled the car coming across the line. Turn 3, they're saving a little bit more. Looks like David Shutt is going to win this race out of turn 4, and this is an absolute amazing display of it, and I got a feeling I think Jake Nichols is out of fuel crossing the line, folks. Wow, that was a race. Bobby Zielinski will pull it up here in the third. Let's go back and see. He actually
run out of fuel,
wow.
Joe.
Man, what a run.
He run out of fuel going, and David Schultz is out too.
That was, I gotta admit, that was awesome.
I think David is out too. Is he gonna have enough to have a burnout?
Yeah, who knows? Well, I'm just surprised that they even made it.
62 laps.
That is a long, long time.
Man, I don't think he's gonna have enough to do a burnout.
Absolutely.
That's it. He's out, no? He is now.
Well, let's bring up the professor himself here. Came home in third here tonight. Bobby Zielinski, and let's get a talk in with him.
All right.
There you go.
Bobby Zielinski, it's Tim McBrayer and OSRN booth. You got a copy?
Yes.
Bobby, how close to the fuel was y'all?
Well, I didn't think they'd be able to make it, hence why I pitted. But yeah, I guess they were able to save enough, and yeah, and ended up winning the thing.
It's hard to believe they went 62, 63 laps on the tank of fuel.
Yeah, not 63, but like yeah, it was. I think we went green with around 59 to go, maybe 60 to go. And I thought that was just a lap or two too much. And then if they had to save, they would have to slow down so much that I would be able to catch back up. But it didn't happen. So yeah, I guess I'll know for next time.
Well, do you think they was wanting the caution to come out, or were they hoping they can make it?
I think both. I mean, they would have loved to have the caution come out in the last 5 laps because then it would end the race. And then, yeah, anything before that, I guess they'd take it too because they'd be the leaders. So yeah, I put myself in a little bit of a vulnerable position by pitting, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah, well, I seen you back in the back there a little while, but you finally got back to the front. But Jake had the second place tied down there, didn't he?
I guess so. I mean, I didn't see those guys, so.
He run out of fuel after you crossed the finish line.
Yeah, well, that shows you, right? How close everybody was on fuel.
Yeah, Jake Nichols run out of fuel at the start-finish line. All right, you got anybody you want to thank there, Bobby?
Yeah, thanks for Virtual Racing School on the car, and yeah, everyone for showing up, putting on this show.
Well, that's a good thing, man. Maybe we'll talk to you again next week there, Bobby. You have a good one, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Joe.
Well, I tell you what, man, right there, I call him the professor, and he did an outstanding job all night long, Bobby Zielinski. But this guy right here, I gotta tell you, masterful job here of saving fuel. Let's bring him up, the Superman himself. Let's talk with him, Jake Nichols.
Jake Nichols, this Tim McBrayer in OSRN booth. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Buddy, how close was you on that fuel?
It was close. With that front end damage, I felt like it really, especially toward the end of the race there when we got less and less fuel in the tank, it was just hurting us and it was burning more than it should have. I wish we didn't have that front end damage from earlier on in the race. A couple guys got together in front of us, and it didn't really hurt the car too bad. It wasn't that much damage, but it definitely helped us in the long run. I felt like we already were going to be really good long run, and it pushed us back and made us have to work for it. That's for sure. I had to drive through a lot of cars to get to that position. And one time, a couple of races ago here, I pitted to try to split up the stage the first 50 laps, and it didn't work at all. So I had a feeling that we could stay out, and as long as we made it on gas, we could hold track position up front and finish good, and it worked tonight. I just wish we didn't have that damage. We were 2/10 or 3/10 of the good with about 2 to 3 to go, and entering the last lap I looked and I was short by 3/10, so it was just burning a lot more, especially once my water temp got higher there later in the race, especially those last few laps, but it was still pretty close.
Did that bring back any memories there when you seen David Shutt go across the line before you did, buddy?
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's been fun, and it's been interesting knowing that a couple races ago we pushed Bobby Zielinski to run out of fuel at Vegas in the Cup cars, and now tonight we got just that close to trying to win the race there from Shutt. He had good speed all night, and we just barely ran out of fuel a little too early, but it was a fun race no matter what. Atlanta's always really fun, even with the gripped up track. It was great long run. It really got out of control, and you really had to wheel the car to get it around the track there.
Yeah, I seen when you run out of gas there. That's not a good thing, but hey, you finished second, so you got anybody you don't think?
Yeah, the Sim Speed Shop for being on board here. It's fun running up front for the later part of that race. It's not where you run during the race, it's how you finish, and we finished second. I know we wanted to win, but points are points, and I'll take that definitely over finishing like 15th or so. So thanks to Sim Speed Shop, thanks to everybody at Sim Racing Authority for putting these races on, all the drivers, all the admins. It's always fun coming here each and every Sunday and Monday night to have a good race. Thanks to you guys at OSRN Network, or OSRN for broadcasting. You guys always do an amazing job, so thank you for broadcasting our Sunday night races, and thanks to everyone that tunes in each and every week.
Okay, Jake, I appreciate you too, man. We enjoy watching y'all race out there together. Y'all race clean. Every one of y'all got respect for one another. That's what makes a race car driver a good one. Man, we'll catch you next week maybe, Jake. You have a good one, buddy.
You too, Tim.
You welcome.
All right, comes Superman there, and he definitely looked like Superman tonight because, boy, he saved enough fuel to put that thing in the winner's circle here. But this guy held on also. David Shutt, Joe White in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, I do, Joe.
Man, I tell you what, I said you was in a red screaming demon, and that thing tonight was screaming. What a show of patience out there. That was awesome to see. You and Jake saved that much fuel. I think you stumped old Bobby Zielinski out there, y'all two did. Man, take us back. I mean, at what point did you think, man, I'm going to take this thing the whole entire way?
I thought that on the last lap. The whole run, I really wasn't sure what was going to happen. I saw that Zielinski and some of the others were starting to pit, and then I checked my fuel mileage, and it looked like I was going to be able to make it, but it was going to be close. So I wasn't going to beat Zielinski on pace, so I had to try something different, and luckily it worked out.
Hey, well, sometimes they always say better to be lucky than good, and I tell you what, pit strategy played a part here tonight. It was awesome. I mean, me and Tim was up here just in amazing awe. Now, was you getting a little worried though as Jake was closing in on your back bumper?
I did. I thought he had been involved in a wreck, but then I felt like, maybe he just pitted to get more fuel because he knew the fuel mileage, which I honestly had no idea. I just filled it up and hoped I could make it. But towards the end, last couple laps, I realized that I had enough to make it all the way around to the end. So hopefully he wasn't gonna have enough to get by me, which luckily he ran out just before I did. So as soon as I crossed the start finish, I ran out of gas.
Well, hey, there you go. What a time to run out of gas, man. Start finish line, win the race. You put it in victory lane here tonight at Hot Atlanta for the SRA Sim Racing Authority Xfinity Series here. I call you the nightmare, and you definitely scared the competition with that move on pit road and with that awesome feat staying out as long as you did. But do you got anybody you want to thank for this awesome victory?
I'd just like to thank everybody at SRA, Bobby Cheney, all the drivers that come out, of course, Chevy for providing an awesome car to run, and you guys for broadcasting.
Man, as always, it's awesome to watch you guys, man, put on a show out there. Again, congratulations, David Shutt, winner tonight here in Atlanta.
Man,
I tell you what, well, yeah, that was awesome right there. Let's get the unofficial results order here as David Shutt puts it in victory lane. Jake Nichols comes up in second. Bobby Zielinski, he pulls it to third. Nick Northup up to fourth. Jared Darling, good run, finish for him. Up to fifth. Josh Robbins there to sixth. Kyle Putz in the seventh. Tyler Sifford managed to hang on there to eighth place. Nate Trito in the ninth. And Benjamin Nelson, he rounds out the top 10. We look through the rest of this field. Wow, what a racing and what a gamble up front to keep them guys out there to win tonight.
That's something, Joe. Both of them said they run out of fuel when they crossed the start-finish line. It is a good place to run out, but when you're in the lead, he barely did have enough fuel, gasoline to do a burnout.
You know what? And I tell you, if that's the time you want to, that's some awesome calculations by himself and all these guys out here. But man, Tim, I tell you, what a race here at Atlanta. We're going to leave here tonight. It was a good one here with the SRA and David Shutt pulling off the victory here tonight. And a stellar pit stop and pit strategy for him here. And an awesome performing car. He was up front most of the night, too. So, well, for myself, Joe White, and everybody else out there, and for Tim up here, everyone have a good night.
Congratulations there for winning that race. All right, everybody, we'll see you next time from Atlanta.